Yeah, I mean, a third of the season left here, so we set ourselves up to be in a good position in our division, and I think now it's just continuing to play teams that we're going to see. It's really divisional opponents the rest of the way, so we just got to make sure that we're ready and taking care of business and finding ways to keep getting better.
You guys have been adding some defensemen. Obviously, it helps to have Tyler down here, but also, a couple guys that played in Tahoe recently with Murph coming back and Ryan as well. So what does that do for you guys, beefing up the blue line a little bit for this Komets team?
Yeah, I think just the mindset is competition. You can never have too many defensemen, and I think for us, we want to make sure we're competitive with our lineup and who's going to be in, and getting a Kelly Cup champion and Murphy. We're excited to bring him back. So I think for us, it's just with the goal of continuing to try to find a way to make our team better.
You've got Cincinnati on Friday night. Obviously, there's some familiarity, especially with some of the players and Viver and Bowdens and those type of guys. So what is it about Cincinnati that you know about that you're going to have to do well to be successful against the challenges that they'll present on Friday here in the jungle?
Yeah, they're playing good hockey right now. They're 12-6-2 in their last 20. I think they got a young team with a lot of skill. I think they're actually very strong defensively, so we're going to make sure that we match that defensive effort and try and find different ways to generate on them, whether it's the power play, even strength, whatever the situation might be. But they got a lot of talent. They're feeling good about their game right now. So I think for us, it's trying a way to make them uncomfortable and make sure we bring our work ethic.
Who's really impressed you over the last week or so? Who's really stepped up for this Komets team?
I mean, Jack Dugan's been one of the leading scorers in the league over the past 30 games. He's kind of driving the bus right now offensively, which we know he can do at different times. I think he's been great, and Ethan Keppen's been great. So, I think those are kind of the two guys up front, and then Kyle Mayhew and Noah Gansky have played really well on the back end, and we're really excited to get Darren Brady back this weekend from suspension. So, we're kind of going in with a full deck of cards this weekend, which, last weekend playing 3 short and 2 short. Those are obviously challenging games to play. So, nice to have a full slate of options this weekend as a coach.
Final question for me. You take a look at it. There's only 2 months left in the regular season from here on out. So do you change anything? Do you start focusing more on the playoffs, or is it just game by game, week by week for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we break up our season into 8-game segments. So for us, this is the end of segment 6 of 9. So I think it's a big season when you look at it as a whole, and when you break it down into 8-game segments, it kind of makes it more manageable. So for us, it's just segment 6 of 9, making sure we're doing everything we need to do to win games and make sure we're competitive. And once we get through this segment, we'll focus on segment 7, and that's kind of how we break up the season.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, it's beautiful.
Appreciate it.